In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 ways to get rich in the brand new summer updates. Let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So the brand new summer update is out, and there is of course new methods to go ahead and make money in the game now. So of course in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can go ahead and make a bunch of money in Grow a Garden in the brand new update. Before that guys, we just hit 200,000 subscribers. The next goal is to get to 300k, so if you guys could help me out with that, that'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe please. Anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Alright, starting off with method number 1 guys. This is of course going to be the simplest method to get rich in Grow a Garden right now. This is of course just go ahead and grow plants as you usually could. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of beanstalks over here guys. None of them have like any sprinkler methods on them. None of them are anything crazy. I basically just planted them and let them marinate. I just let them get a bunch of mutations on them. And as you guys can see, this particular beanstalk right over here has like a bunch of mutations on it. It has the celestial, pollinated, shocked, molten, and frozen mutation. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need. Like for example, I have a frozen, disco, shocked, celestial, coconut right over here, and if we go ahead and see how much this thing sells for, you're gonna be surprised, bro. This thing is gonna sell for a whopping $200,000. Yeah, kind of bad. So yeah, this is honestly the worst way to make money in Grow a Garden. I mean, you can play the game normally, but guys, I'm telling you, you're not gonna make any money in Grow a Garden if you're gonna play the game normally and plant like basic plants like coconuts and stuff. But this is still an option. If you guys just want to play the gardening game like a gardening game and you don't want to try hard it, you can still play the game like this and yeah, get a bunch of money by doing this. Oh, I just got a pineapple seed from my dog. Hey yo. But anyways, method number 2 is kind of just one-upping the regular way of playing the game. You can still play the game regularly, but you can simply go ahead and do the sprinkler method. Do the sprinkler method, do the sprinkler method. If you guys don't know what the sprinkler method is, let me go ahead and explain it to you because this is probably going to change your life if you haven't heard of it. So to do the sprinkler method, guys, all you're going to need is to go ahead and get yourself a bunch of sprinklers. So you're going to need yourself a basic sprinkler, just one of them, guys, a 1 advanced sprinkler, 1 godly sprinkler, and 1 master sprinkler. And once you guys go ahead and get all of these, you simply want to go ahead and go back to your garden, and now you want to do the sprinkler glitch. But guys, the sprinkler glitch only works on a few particular plants. For example, the moon melon is a very good plant to use for the sprinkler method. Same goes for the mirror, the sunflower, of course, the pepper, the cacao, you know, any of those plants, guys, they do really well with the sprinkler method. Look, I've made so many videos on how to do the sprinkler method, so I'm not going to get too in-depth into it, guys. But basically, after you guys have chosen what plant you guys want to use, you simply want to go ahead and place your master sprinkler down, followed by your godly sprinkler, then your advanced sprinkler, and finally your basic sprinkler. Once again, you just need to use one of them. Just make sure all of your plants fit inside of this circle right over here, guys. This circle is very important because, yeah, that is how far the sprinkler will reach. And once you guys have placed all of your sprinklers down, you want to go ahead and collect your plants. So you want to go ahead and collect. For example, if I'm doing the sprinkler method on my apple tree over here, guys, you want to go ahead and collect all of the apples and make sure there is no apples on your trees. Yes, you want to make sure there is no fruits on your trees before you guys go ahead and of course leave the game to let the sprinkler glitch marinate. Then you simply want to go ahead and leave for like 7-8 hours if you can. If not, you can also just leave for 2 hours. That's enough. Even just 30 minutes is enough. But of course, the longer you leave, I believe the better results you get. So I recommend leaving for as long as you can. And when you guys go ahead and join the game back, you are going to be absolutely rich because you're going to get a bunch of massive plants just like this. Of course, go ahead and get a bunch of mutations on your massive plants, and yeah, once again, you're going to get super rich using these. Once again, I've made so many videos on the sprinkler method, I'm not going to get too into it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. The next thing is a little bit easier in my opinion. You can go ahead and get yourself a bunch of eggs from the shop right there, such as the bug egg which we have in the shop right here. So what you want to do is go over to the pet shop right here, and guys, you simply want to go ahead and buy this egg. Yes, it's as simple as that. And let's say from this egg, guys, you manage to get yourself something like the dragonfly or even the praying mantis. You can now go ahead and trade the dragonfly or the praying mantis in a Discord service such as mine, link to which is of course going to be in the description down below. You can simply go here, go to trading, and guys, as you guys can see, there is so many people trying to trade, especially like the new pets, guys. Every single time new pets come to the game, people love to trade for that. So yeah, you guys might get a lot of money out of trading, but of course you are going to need some pretty exclusive pets, or like I recommend, again, try and trade new pets because people always offer a lot of money for the new pets because everyone's, you know, hyped about about it and whatnot. And of course, if you guys have rarer pets, as you guys can see, something like the Dragonfly is currently trading for $7.2 trillion. Yes, trillion with a T, which is insane. Bro, that is like freaking 100 times my net worth right now. But yeah, you guys can make a lot of money if you guys manage to get yourself a bunch of exclusive pets and grow a garden right now. Moving on, the fourth method I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys is actually quite interesting. This might honestly be one of the simplest way of making money and grow a garden very, very fast. And for this method, guys, you don't even need plants. Yes, you don't even need plants in your garden. Bro, you could have a completely bald garden. Like, you don't need anything in your garden, man. All you need to do is go ahead and get yourself a few specific pets. Yes, you want to go ahead and get yourself a few specific pets. The first few pets you want to go ahead and get yourself are just the simple common pets. So go ahead and get yourself a bunch of common eggs right over here. And yeah, you just want to go ahead and get yourself a bunch of golden labs and whatnot. You know, get yourself a bunch of golden labs, get yourself a bunch of dogs and whatnot. Get yourself a bunch of bunnies, you know. And you simply want to go ahead and place these in your garden and you want to age them up. Yes, you want to age them up. If you guys didn't know, pets actually have an age. As you guys can see, my pet here has age 4. And every single time your pet actually ages up, whatever ability they have actually gets better. For example, this guy every 60 seconds has a 5% chance to dig up a random seed. If you guys go ahead and get this guy to age 100, this guy's timer is going to go down to maybe every 30 seconds he has a 10% chance to dig up a random seed. So the more you age pets, the better. But the reason most people age pets and grow a garden is so that they can go ahead and get themselves an extra pet slot, because this thing is 700 Robux, which is very, very expensive. So people much rather just prefer to go ahead and just upgrade it for free by simply trading in an aged pet. As you guys can see right now, if I want to get 3 extra slots in my garden, I need to go ahead and equip a pet that is over the age of 45. And yeah, you simply want to go ahead and age up your pets. You can use something like the moth. Oh yeah, you can also go ahead and use something like the moth, by the way, which basically feeds your pet for you, which just makes life a little bit easier. But basically, guys, you want to go ahead and age your pets up as much as you can. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of aged pets in my inventory, and basically after you guys have aged your pets to maybe like 50, 100 preferably, if you can get to 100, good for you, but 50 is enough in my opinion. You simply want to go ahead and trade. Yes, you once again want to go ahead and trade. And guys, there is a lot of people trading for aged pets. As you guys can see, this guy is trading for aged pets. Here's another guy trading for aged pets. So yeah, there is a lot of people trying to trade for aged pets. So if you guys want to go ahead and find them, they're going to trade a lot of money for them, because once again, people hate aging pets. So if you guys want to age them for them, they're going to pay a lot of money to you. I'm just saying, go try it out. It's really, really good. And finally, guys, the best method to make money and grow a garden right now and the easiest method to make money and grow a garden right now is to be a middleman. If you guys don't know what being a middleman is, this is basically a person that collects things. For example, let's say I want to go ahead and trade with this person in my game right now. Obviously, if I go ahead and give him my bunny, my prized possession, if I go ahead and give it to him, he might not give it back, or he might not give me my whatever, you know, we decided to trade for. For example, I'm trading this bunny for a giant ant. I'll give him the bunny, but he might not give me the giant ant. So basically what a middleman is basically I'm going to give the middleman my bunny, the other person is going to give the middleman their giant ant, and the middleman is going to distribute them equally. And of course, the middleman takes their own cut. Sometimes you have to go ahead and pay the middleman like $1 billion to $1 billion, you know? So yeah, you're basically supposed to be a middleman, you know, just collecting all of the pets for them so that none of them get scammed. Of course, you as a middleman can scam people, so please do not scam people, guys. The more reputation you build up, the more vouchers you build up in servers like my server, the more people would like to keep you as their middleman. You know what I mean? So you want to go ahead and build up your reputation. Don't scam like this guy. You know, you don't want to be that guy. And once again, if you guys are going to go ahead and trade in my server or any other servers, most of them say that you are trading at your own risk. So in my server, guys, you're going to be trading at your own risk. So be very, very careful. But being a middleman is a very, very good way of making money and grow a garden. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for this video. If you guys found this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.